Nithyananda, I'm back for my third miracles video. My name is Nithyananda. I'm from Singapore. So this is about an incident regarding my dad's life way back in August 2011. In fact, my dad had a near-death experience. For 2 months, he was hospitalized. And how he was revived and continued to live on for another 12 years. This is the miracles I'm going to share with you today. See, one day in August 2011, my dad just fainted and collapsed due to kidney failure and internal organ bleeding, the complication of internal organ bleeding. So when he was rushed to the hospital, for many, many days, the doctor were not able to pinpoint the source of the leaking, the internal organ bleeding. And literally we saw as each day went by, the life force was leaving his body, prana was leaving his body. He was stripped to the bare skin and bones with 2 deep sunken eyes. See, when you see someone in this state, you know that death is going to come. In fact, they put my dad into the ICU with this multiple support system to sustain him. So for 2 weeks he stayed in the ICU. I remember in that 2 weeks, for 7 days, I would go to the ICU and chant the mantra, the Guru mantra, Gayatri mantra, just to infuse energy to my dad, to make him feel better. And in that prayer, I prayed to Swamiji sincerely to either revive my dad if it's not his time to go, or grant him the graceful exit if his time is up. So for 7 days, I did the chanting and prayer non-stop, and miraculously, after 7 days, all the internal bleeding stopped. And then within a few more days, he left the ICU and was transferred to the normal ward, where he spent another 2 weeks in the normal ward for further observation, and finally he was discharged from the hospital. So in the 2 months, my dad literally had a near-death experience. And by the grace of the Guru, His Divine Holiness Bhagawan Nithyananda Paramashivam, he was gifted another 12 more years to live his life, to enjoy his time with his children and grandchildren, to bring so much completion in him. So when I look back, I'm still in awe with these miracles which is beyond the comprehension of the human logic. Normal human mind cannot comprehend this miraculous happening of how my dad was so close to death and he was revived and continued to live on for 12 more years. As you know that on the 3rd of December this year, just a few weeks ago, my dad passed on at the age of 93. He had a graceful exit. This is another miracle which I want to share. See, 1 month, sometime in November, when my consciousness landed in the body one morning, I had a knowing that my dad is going to leave the body. His health is going to deteriorate. That was the knowing that came to me when the consciousness landed. True enough, after 1 month, my dad left the body on the 3rd of December. I remember on the day of cremation, on the 7th December, all the family members and relatives were in the cremation hall. We were put in a hall, offering the last prayer to the soul. And I sat with my eyes closed, chanted the Mahavakya, and connected with Swamiji. In my third eye vision, I saw a huge form of Swamiji. In his hand was my dad's soul, and I just knew that my dad's soul has reached the source and that he's liberated. It brought so much completion, gratitude, and peace in my heart for this being, that is the best I can do for my dad, which is by the Guru's grace, liberated from the cycle of samsara, life and death. So I want to share with you, I do not know how you comprehend these miracles. Whether you believe it or not, I just want to put on record, this is what I experienced personally in my life with my dad's passing. And also, I want also to share one important thing. See, in all the matters related to passage of death, only an enlightened master, Guru, can help a soul to transition. The Guru is needed to help the soul to transition the death process, which what I have experienced in my dad's life. So forever I'm grateful to Swamiji, my Guru, for liberating my dad. And I know that we have just started Swamiji's Jayanti celebration yesterday. So for 21 days we're going to be celebrating the happening of an avatar, my Guru. On the 5th of January 2024, it is the Jayanti celebration. And in this video, I would like to offer my deep gratitude to Swamiji for liberating my dad, for happening in my life, to be with me eternally. Thank you, Swamiji, forever. So with that, thank you for listening to this miracles video. Nithyanandam.